I know it's been a while since I made my last video. I've actually filmed a couple and just have been hesitant to post them. But today I was really feeling filming a video, so I'm going to be making for you guys today lemon meringue kiss cookies. Now I've never made any sort of meringues before, so this is all new to me. That's a skill that I really wanted to work on. So to hop right in and get started, I'm going to begin with lining 2 baking sheets with some parchment paper or some baking mats if you have those, and then preheating my oven to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. The first ingredient that I'm going to be adding to my stand mixer today is going to be 3 room temperature egg whites. I've also set aside and reserved the egg yolks for a later project, which I'm going to be making some tarts. If you don't want to be wasteful, you can always save those. Just put them in a nice airtight container and put them in the fridge for a later time. Now it says to beat these on medium-low until they are nice and foamy. Now that my eggs are foamy, I will be adding my cream of tartar and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. We'll then continue to beat it on a medium to low speed and slowly add in our sugar, but don't add it all at once. We're now going to turn up the speed to high until these form glossy peaks. Using our spatula, we're just going to gently fold these in by hand. So now I'm going to be filling a piping bag that has a star tip on the top, just as I would be filling one for any sort of buttercream or frosting like that. So let's go ahead and get that stuff out. I've just taken a piping bag with a coupler and a star tip on it, and I've draped it over the edge of a cup just to make it easier for me to scoop the mixture into the piping bag. This tip has made my life a lot easier. So I'm not going to try and fit all of the mixture at once. I'm afraid that I will overfill it, but it says in my instructions to pipe about 1 teaspoon of the mixture for each cookie. You can pipe them close together because they should be holding their shape. So we're going to start with that and see how it goes. So I tried to make them as uniform looking as possible. I did have some lemon zest get stuck in the piping tip at one point, but you just have to swipe it out and keep going. So I'm just going to repeat the process of filling the piping bag and piping them out onto the second baking sheet, and then we will be popping these in the oven for 2 hours. I know that's a long wait, but you have plenty of time to go do something else in the meantime. So my lemon meringue kiss cookies are finally done and out of the oven. They did take a little over 2 hours, but my oven is a little bit off. It's not one of those ones that you set with numbers, you set it with a dial, so I may have set it a little bit low at first, but they're finally out of the oven and I'm really excited to try them. So let's go ahead and try one out and I can tell you guys what I think. These are awesome. These taste like liquid. These taste like solid lemonade. So I'm going to go ahead and give them my usual rating, and that consists of rating the flavor as well as the ease of making them. So for flavor, if you like lemonade, and if you like super sweet things like meringues, because if you don't know, meringues are basically just pure sugar, these I'm going to have to give probably an 8 out of 10. They're super delicious, but like I said, they're really sweet, so you probably don't want a ton of them. As for the ease of making them, they would be great if you have to produce mass quantities of something, because they were so easy to make. I actually did not use all of my meringue batter, I guess you would call it, but I didn't use all of it because I didn't have enough space on my baking sheets. I probably could have used about 3 baking sheets, and it would have made a ton of these meringues, so definitely recommend for that. As for the ease of making them, I rate these a 9 out of 10. As long as you can figure out what glossy stiff peaks are, which I did prior to making this video finally. They are super easy to make, and you just pop them in the oven and leave them to bake for 2 hours. So definitely highly recommend making these for anybody who you think likes lemon flavor. But if they don't like lemon flavor, I'm sure that you can find other flavor recipes online for meringues, and I think they would be just as easy. You could also probably find some way to color them or to add sprinkles to them to make them a little extra fun. Thank you guys for watching my video. I hope to see you in my next video. Like I said, I apologize for not making as many videos as I have in the past, but fingers crossed that I will actually stay true to my word this time, and over the summer I will be able to make quite a few more videos. So thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.